Yeah.
Yeah. So instead of saying that we had an issue and a couple days later, just say we had a break for Derek to shave.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just got too itchy, you know. I just had to run to the restroom, shave, and I just decided to change shirts while I'm at it too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so did I. I forgot.
Yeah.
We'll give it
guys, we're just really feeling a wardrobe change.
We'll give it about a couple minutes for everybody to jump in. I know.
Are we going live on Twitch?
Yeah, we're on Twitch right now.
All right, let me hop on so I can do the.
I may have to shut that window. That freaking sun is hot.
Oh, I thought you meant me. Like, there's no windows open in here.
No, I got the window open next to me over there, and the sun shines right in here at this time in the afternoon.
All right, you're not live yet.
But, you hear that train? Can you guys hear the train when it passes?
I don't.
Okay. I'm not hearing anything.
Okay, good. Figured I'd wear my Misfit shirt for in honor of Halloween today.
Oh, nice. I can see the TS.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it out of the way of the thing.
I still have the original shirt of it's basically that design, but instead of the word, it's just this Crimson Ghost skull.
Yeah.
Came out in like 85 or some shit. It was like my brother's or my sister's or somebody's.
Oh,
I still have it somewhere.
Rampage in the house.
Are we live already?
Yes, we are.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I have a 30-second delay because I'm only an affiliate.
Let me go back to. How do I go to my own? I'm very confused here. Wait, let me go back to my channel so I can update. I mean, so I can host. Okay.
Thank God power came back on yesterday, dude. Having no power sucks.
Yeah, okay, it's terrible.
All right, so I'm gonna pop out the chat. So I just did the host thing.
Okay.
How do I thought I could pop the chat into a separate window.
Should be able to.
Yeah, it's not giving me. It gave me an option the other day to do it. Now,
something I like about Streamlabs, I don't have to keep a Twitch window open.
Yeah, because it's got the stream right there.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
And if the only thing is, if I'm doing like full screen gaming, I have to have like my iPad on.
Dude, does Streamlabs crash on you a lot?
I use regular OBS. I don't use Streamlabs.
Okay. What about you, Derek? Does it crash on you a lot?
I've only used it a very limited number of times, but as far as crashing, I haven't had any issues with it.
Every time I try to add a new source or something and like rename it and put something else in there, like an image or something, it crashes, and I don't know why. Oh no, Staff Sergeant Sketch is here, but he's only got 2 minutes. Throw your earbuds in and listen to us.
Oh, I know why I couldn't pop out chat, because I wasn't in the chat.
Ooh.
Stupid bastard. It's easier to see it if you're in it. Oh my God. There we go. All right, now I think we're good.
You know, the best thing about Halloween, I get these big-ass cherry heads and lemon heads from the Dollar Tree, and the Warheads Extreme Sour.
Oh, I love Warheads.
So good.
Some of my favorite candy back in the day. Remember the black cherry ones?
Oh, yeah.
Those were my favorite.
Blue raspberry ones are my favorite. Blue raspberry and lemon. Those are my favorites. They'll turn your face inside out.
Yeah.
What an ad.
They should sponsor the show.
Turn your face inside out.
Yeah, what an endorsement.
Yeah, we should have Warheads support the show. I'd be more than happy to hawk Warheads. Like, it'll turn your face inside out.
If you want a new face, try out Warhead.
Do you want your butthole to pucker?
Wow.
Then try new Warheads Extreme Sour.
That got out of hand fast.
Oh, man. Well, I'm good to go if you guys are. We can go ahead and get this thing started. Derek,
good to go.
All set.
We stopped right at where we were talking about when he put the teeth.
Oh, the teeth.
Yeah, the teeth in the thing. I figure we just go ahead and talk about what we thought about the movie, and then I want to get into kind of our rating of the movie, our what we thought about it, and then we'll talk about the trailer and what we're expecting from Halloween Kills. All right, we'll
Sounds
keep it
good.
clean for you, Staff Sergeant Sketch. So no more cursing, you guys. I won't say beehole anymore.
Yeah.
Can we just yell random
Yeah.
food orders? 3 pounds of turkey.
These pastrami,
I need-
that.
I
Who
need
said that?
20 ham sandwiches. 20 ham sandwiches.
Ham sandwich sounds good right now.
Either that or just yell clean up on aisle 5.
Yeah. All right. Well, here we go. We'll just jump right in, and I'll explain what happened. Here we go. In 3.
Derek had to shave. I had to put on a new hoodie.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. And we're back from a slight pause. We had Derek had to go shave, and Joey had to go throw on a new hoodie, and I had to change shirts. That's how it is. But what really happened is we were in the middle of the show the other night. We were trying to get the show done as fast as possible because Hurricane Catherine Zeta-Jones was barreling down on us here on the Gulf Coast, and couldn't quite make it, man. We got about 40 minutes in and lost power. And here we are, that was Wednesday night. Here we are Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 days later. On Saturday, actually Halloween night, 3 days later, we're finishing up our conversation about.
We were trying to speed up to avoid a power outage. And
Yeah.
The power outage sped us up more than we wanted to.
Yeah.
So yeah, it kind of sucked. Was out of power for 2 days, and God, hurricanes suck, man. I don't know what it is. The last 8 or 9 years, man. When I was a kid, we used to just get hurricanes in the summer, and once about September hit, that was it. You didn't get them anymore. But ever since Katrina, they get later and later in the year. And it seems like the last couple of years they've been hitting in October almost every year. And it's kind of kills the Halloween spirit, man. Nothing like a good hurricane to douse your Halloween spirits. Kind of sucked.
The only good hurricane is Shane Helms.
Yeah.
Exactly. I used to have a hurricane mask back in the day. I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah?
happened to it.
I want one, but I know him, but I'm afraid to ask him for one. And I haven't ever seen one in a store or whatever.
I want to go get me a mask today. I want to go get a Michael Myers mask if I can find one somewhere.
I've always tried to find one, and I never find one that looks good enough. I want one that looks like the Shatner mask in the first one.
Yeah.
I don't want 4 with the red hair or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
I want the original, man. It looks so good. I'll even take. I saw some a website. It was $90 though, so I didn't buy it. But it was that mask, speckle painted almost with marks and grooves and stuff on it.
Yeah.
So it looked like it was beat up. That was really cool, but not for $90.
Yeah. I don't like the ones that they offer. One with the smooth white that's stark white, and looks like it's from Halloween 4. I'm I don't want that. I want a kind of a dirty, grungy one. I want 2 of them. One from Halloween 1 and one from 2018 that looks all cracked and aged. I went looking, went to the Spirit Halloween store. They didn't really have a good one. I went to Party City. All they had was the crap ones. I was like, man, I got to find a good one somewhere.
But would you all right, so here's a question. If you found a good one from Halloween 2018, looked just like the movie, but it came with a bag of teeth with blood on them, would you not buy it?
Oh, I'd buy it in a second.
All right.
I would throw the teeth out as I walked out of the store.
Comes with free bag of gas station teeth.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing, Joey, we talked about it after the show. You had texted me about. I had said you had the Michael Myers tattoo.
Yeah, it's not me.
I think I may have conflated you with another person in my life. There's this drummer friend of mine who plays in metal bands, and you guys are a lot alike. And I think I may be thinking about him. I'm pretty sure it's him that has a Michael Myers tattoo on his leg.
I have the. I guess it's not a bumper sticker. I don't know what you call it, but it goes on glass, like a glass decal.
Yeah.
It's probably 6 inches tall. That's on my old car, which is now my wife's car. And then when I got this car, I got this car in the will after my father passed away. She bought me a giant foot tall one that I still haven't put on, but it's just like one half of the mask. It's really cool looking.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, Rampage says nothing beats the quality of his Dollar Tree dragon costume. I'm sure that thing is quality. No, but to get back into the movie, we were kind of getting.
Can we just talk about tattoos real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you brought that up, and I remember this the other night, and I was already laying in bed when I thought of it, so I didn't text you back. But I've always wanted. So the scene in Scream when he kills the Fonz, and then they show him dead, laying on the floor, and he's looking up, his eyes are open, and then Ghostface looks at him, and you just see the reflection of the mask in his eyeball. I used to want that as a tattoo, like the eyeball with the reflection in it, but I wanted the reflection of Ghostface and Michael Myers next to it, so it's like both of them looking down at him.
That's awesome.
I just
That would be cool.
I gotta find someone that can actually draw that out like the way I like it. But that when you mentioned the tattoo thing the other night, that reminded me of that.
Yeah, you got to have a real good tattoo artist to pull off something like that.
Yeah.
If I was gonna get a tattoo, I would want the 3 masks from Halloween 3, like in a really cool, like
yeah.
pattern
Did you see the tweet I tagged you in today? Guy had a shirt with the pumpkin all over it.
No, I didn't see that one yet. I did see the one that Wally tweeted me, and it said in real big letters, it said Halloween 3 sucks. And I was like, you're wrong. And he was like, look at the, he says, look at the fine print. And let me look it up real quick. And
so the one that I tagged you in wasn't one of my tweets. It was something I responded to. And I said, oh, my buddy Jay would love this. And it was the Silver Shamrock. I think it might have had the logo. And it was just an orange shirt covered with the pumpkin mask.
Yeah, it never tagged me in it. I don't see it in my thing.
Mentions? Yeah, I don't know. It just says my buddy Jay would love
Oh,
this.
yeah. I did see this.
It was me. Oh, okay. It was me responding to another tweet, so it wasn't a new tweet that I wrote.
Yeah. Here it is. It says Halloween 3 sucks. It says, and then in really small letters, it says, you might want to turn this down, Staff Sergeant Sketch. I won't say the word, but it said, it says in tiny print, it says, if you think, and then really big, Halloween 3 sucks, and it says down real small at the bottom, it's because Tom Atkins, your mother.
Even I would wear that.
I would wear that. I want to wear it to meet Tom Atkins at Pensacon. Oh,
that's great.
But yeah, if I was gonna get a tattoo, that would be what I would get, is the mask, because I love the
cool, actually.
There's one thing I loved in Halloween 18 was when they did the quick shot of the kids wearing the Halloween 3 masks. I was like, that's a nice touch.
Yeah.
Kind of a middle finger to all the Halloween fans that hated Halloween 3.
Yeah. I love that they subtly referenced it.
So we get down to the end of the movie, and I played the clip where she says it's not a cage, it's a trap. We get to the end of the movie. Michael Myers gets trapped into the basement of Laurie's house, which is she's tricked this house out to just catch Michael Myers, and so he ends up getting torched at the end of the movie, caught in the basement. Our heroes, they all file out of the house. The house is burning. They flag down someone who's driving by, and the last we see is them in the back of the truck, all huddled together, and the granddaughter is holding on to the kitchen knife, which is kind of a weird little thing at the end of the movie there. And then, of course, you go through the credits, we get a black screen, and you hear heavy breathing through a mask.
Yeah, I thought Darth Vader was going to pop out on the screen.
I did too.
Hey, it's me!
And so what did you guys, give me your thoughts on the movie as a whole. Like, how did you feel about it? What kind of rating, 1 out of 10, what would you rate Halloween 2018? Well,
I'll go first.
Okay.
I personally really like the movie. I know I'm not as knowledgeable about the franchise as you guys are, but I felt like, because initially I wasn't sure about the whole retconning everything that happened after the original, but given the direction they went, I think it was the right decision. And I will say this, I loved Jamie Lee Curtis's performance in this movie. I thought she absolutely knocked it out of the park. I loved what they did. Almost, the we talked about this earlier we recorded the other night, but I love the depth that they went into explaining the reaction and what the victims have to deal with. And they either go in this direction or they go in the other direction. And we saw that Laurie Strode ultimately became stronger because of her encounter with Michael Myers. I loved her being a recluse and just kind of being isolated from everyone. But in the end, she was proven to be right. And I
Mhm.
thought she really did a great job of carrying this movie. And as a number score, I would say I'd probably give it a solid 8, 7.5 to 8 out of 10. I actually
Sure.
really, really enjoyed the movie.
What'd you think about it, Joey?
I loved it, man. I think this is probably my favorite after the first one, um, and way above the third one. Um, uh, I just, well, actually, I think I like it more now that you guys alerted me to the fact that it was basically a sequel to one, as opposed, because I thought, like I said, I thought it was supposed to be like 1, 2, and then this.
Mhm.
So I think I like it even better now that it follows one. I wish there was some kind of like explanation on how Loomis died, or how. I know they just said, "Oh, I took over Michael Myers' case after Loomis died." Eh, like I wish there was some kind of backstory there other than he just died. Because if this is a sequel to the first one, he didn't die in the first one. So what happened between then and now? I get that it's 40 years later or whatever, but I need to know. You know
Yeah.
what
You
I
can
mean?
always mention something in the sequel.
Yeah, that's true. That's a really good idea. Um, I liked the little subtle references to other, like you said, the three masks, or the Halloween three masks. I liked where Laurie Strode looks at the doctor Sartain and says, "Oh, you're the new Loomis,"
Yeah.
which is what everyone watching it was thinking. Oh, that guy's the new Loomis, and then she says it like, "That's great, man!" Like I love that. Um, but this is definitely, I got to say, my favorite after one, man. So on a 1 to 10, I would probably, other than like, there was a little bit of inconsistencies. It's like stuff didn't make sense, and like Jay mentioned the other night when the cop car pulled up and the dude's head was hollowed out or whatever, like stuff like that kind of didn't make sense. I would love to have an explanation, so I'd got probably give it an 8 as well. I still want to know how the car got, who drove the car
Yeah.
there and happened to stop it right in front of the guy, that dude. I forget the dude's name, but to me, that actor looks just like Frank Sinatra. So I
Yeah.
always think Frank Sinatra when I see that guy. And then when on Seinfeld, the episode he was on, when he was like singing a lot, I'm like, this guy is Sinatra. But so I always think of Frank Sinatra.
He was
So
the
when that
Whiz.
car, huh?
On Seinfeld, he was the Whiz. I'm
Yes,
the Whiz. I'm the
yep.
Whiz.
That was such a funny episode too. So when the cop car pulls up right in front of Sinatra, and there's the cop's dead, and his head's whatever. The other guy's head is hollowed out and sitting in the thing next to him. Like, who drove it there? I don't.
Yeah.
Nobody got out. Like, did somebody drive there and then hop into the back seat really quick so the Wiz didn't see it? It was just, it was weird. Like, or did someone just put his foot on the thing and let it go, ghost ride it, and it just happened to stop right in front of that house?
Who
I need to
knows?
know what happened.
That part really, that's the only part of the movie that really knocks it down for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
And the fact, you know what else I was thinking? I thought of this the other night, and we didn't. I don't remember if we got to it or not. But uh, the granddaughter, Laurie Strode's granddaughter, or whose name I forget now, she never once said, "Where's my father?" or "How's dad?" or "Where's dad?" after he got killed.
yeah.
Just that he was, or the wife, what's her name, was like, don't go," or whatever. And he went outside for whatever reason when he got killed. I don't even remember now.
Well, he
But
got
she
killed in the
not
yard. He was laying in the yard, so she would have seen him as she came up
right
because all the
when they went
lights were
outside,
on.
right. But not once did she say like, "Oh my God, my father's been killed," or "Where is he?" or "How is dad?" or "What
Yeah.
happened?" Nothing. Like she doesn't reference him at all. How is that possible?
Just one of those oversights. There's probably just
That's a gigantic oversight. I mean,
yeah.
unless I missed it, but that seems like a big oversight.
I don't remember it either.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean,
It's like if your power went out the other night, and me and Derek just never mentioned it. Like,
yeah.
you know, like we didn't say, hey, what happened to Jay? Like, oh, I guess the power went out. Like, we just didn't say anything. Like, what?
We
That's
just keep
Yeah.
we just keep the show going.
yeah,
Like,
right.
oh,
Like,
I
how do you
did
miss
have a
that?
backup, and we're just gonna
Yeah.
release that.
Yeah, like how do you miss that?
Yeah, that's really that's the part of the movie that really brought it down for me. I'd still give it an 8, the same as you guys.
yeah.
It's not perfect, but it is great, and it's the best,
Yeah,
best Halloween movie since the first one.
I
And
think so too.
Agreed.
because what I like about it, they just after the horror movies of the last 10, 15, 20 years, especially like in the late 80s and 90s when everything like the Halloween franchise and the Friday the 13th franchise and all those Nightmare on Elm Street just got so convoluted at one point that I love the fact that
Jason went to space.
they took Halloween and they just brought
Jason
it
X.
back to its
Yeah.
basics. They just brought it back to the basics. It's a very simple story. It's very. There's not a lot of actors to have to keep up with. There's not 100 storylines to keep up with. It's just
Right.
here's this dude. 40 years ago he killed a bunch of people. One was left alive, and he's coming back to kill her. Like that's the whole point of the movie. So I give it an 8 out of 10.
Yep.
I like it.
As long as they don't do Michael in space, I'll be thrilled.
And yeah, no shit.
I wouldn't mind seeing Michael Myers takes Manhattan though. That would be cool.
Yeah,
But
I don't want to see Michael in space unless it's a tag team with Leprechaun. 'Cause that guy went to space too.
Rampage
so,
says the granddaughter may have been affected mentally and pushed it aside. She'll be the next Michael Myers as a result. That would actually be kind of interesting.
That's what my
Yeah,
wife
it
said.
would be an interesting little concept.
That's what my wife said when they showed her at the end holding the knife in the pickup truck, and she's like, "Oh, she's gonna have a mental breakdown. She's gonna go nuts next time,
Yeah.
or next movie or whatever." And it
So-
reminded me of Danielle. What the hell is her name? With the mask that had the knife in 4 or 5 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Where like he touched her and then suddenly she was this evil little kid.
Yeah. That was so long ago.
Yeah. But that's kind of what it reminded me of.
But speaking of that, what do you think? The trailer for Halloween Kills just dropped. What was it, yesterday? So what do you guys think? Any I don't know. What'd you guys think about the trailer? Do you have any theories? Any predictions about the next one coming up, which is going to be released next Halloween?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't remember the first trailer, but I know it was last year for a release for this year, and then Corona happened, and now it's gonna be next year. So I only watched the one that came out yesterday. I don't remember the first one, but man, I can't wait. It was the whole video itself was 46 minutes. Of that, like 20 seconds, or 46 seconds. I mean,
Yeah.
Of that, like 20 seconds was the actual trailer, and the rest was just credits and graphics and stuff. But I was like, wow, and it went so fast. Like it was like 1 second of each scene just squished into 20 seconds, and it was like very hard to follow. But it looks really good, and I'm just I'm there for any Halloween movie.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, everything in the trailer went by so fast. You can't really build upon a story of what you think it's going to be. Did you kind of catch anything, Derek, in there that maybe stood out to you?
Not necessarily. The way I looked at it is that we've got a year to wait for the movie to come out, so there's no need for them to put out a full 2-minute trailer now because you have a year to build for it.
But Jay brought up a good point earlier. At the same time, it's already done. I mean, it was ready to come out now. So give me something. Give me 90 minutes, 90 seconds. 90 minutes would be better.
Yeah.
But give me, you know what I did notice though, right in the beginning of the trailer that came out yesterday, because again, I don't remember the first one. They show Michael like lean down to pick up the mask. So he must have escaped really fast if the mask wasn't burnt up or nothing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Though they did show a flash of the mask, and it looked a little charred, like up in the corner, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But there was also a good, little scene in the trailer there where they actually have him without the mask on. So I don't know why because you hear Laurie Strode screaming Michael or something like that. It shows him like a quick flash of his face, and you can tell it's him. Because he still got the same kind of hair.
Was that yesterday's trailer or the original?
Yeah, it was yesterday's trailer.
Oh, I must have missed that. I gotta go back and watch it again.
At least, I might. Pretty sure that was the trailer I watched. Because
No, you're right.
But
Yeah, I gotta check that out again. I missed
I
that
don't know. I
part.
mean, apparently he got out of the basement. We don't know how. Maybe he just found a weak point somewhere in the house.
That's what I was thinking. He just went through. She had some. I wonder if it's going to be revealed that this is the only kind of theory I came up with for the next one. It'll be revealed that she had some kind of like hatch or like escape trap door. So if she was in there when shit went down, she can
Yep.
get out, even if he can't or whoever can't. There's going to be some kind of door. He just like in my head, I could see him just banging on the walls until he finds something and then realizes, oh crap, there's a door here, and then breaks through it, and there's some kind of tunnel that goes out to the backyard or something, just so
Yeah.
if this ever happens, she can get out if she's trapped down there when it goes down.
Because that's the thing. Maybe he knew she would do something like that because she was using that as a
Well,
trap for him.
yeah,
He knew that she would have some sort of trap door somewhere for her to be able to get out of. So
yeah,
I don't know. We got a whole damn year to think about it.
yeah. I'm gonna like every year I'm like, is this the year I'm gonna die? Now I'm like, man, I'm gonna drive the safest I've ever driven until next year so I can see this movie.
Rampage said he didn't find Halloween 1 scary at all. He did like the story, though, A for effort. The thing about the original Halloween movie is there was nothing like that before. There was
Right.
the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and most horror movies were things like The Hills Have Eyes, stuff like that, like House on Haunted Hill, like the Last House on the Left, those type of horror movies.
Yeah.
Halloween was really the first one that kind of set the template for the slasher genre. So
Yeah. Right.
you see all the trope. It's like if you've seen everything, everything, since then you go back and you watch Halloween and you're like, this is so tropey. It's not scary,
Yeah.
but you got to think it was the first of its kind. So
Yeah.
you got to look at it through the lens of a person in 1978 who had never seen a real slasher horror flick like that.
When
before.
when did the original Chainsaw come out?
That was 74.
Oh, holy crap! I thought the
Is
original
that
was
old?
Yeah.
I thought the original was
Wow.
like 83.
No, that was
That might have been Chainsaw 3, maybe.
yeah,
I don't know.
that was in 74. The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre came out.
Wow.
But it didn't really have any of the tropes of the
Yeah.
slasher genre. It was more of a crazy family, and even though Leatherface was kind of the breakout character of that movie, he
Yeah.
was kind of part of a family. He wasn't just a single dude on a killing spree mission. He was the weird, deformed kid of the family that lived in the basement and chopped people up for food.
Leatherface became a pro wrestler for a while.
Did he?
I don't know who it was, but there was a guy that wore that whole gear, called himself Leatherface. I think he was a Japanese wrestler, or at least he wrestled in Japan. I don't know who it was under the mask,
I wouldn't get
but
in
it
the
was a
ring with that
complete.
dude.
It was a complete ripoff of that character, name and everything.
Nope, I would not get in the ring with that dude at all.
Like,
Yeah,
Like,
complete
no.
with a chainsaw, I believe.
Wow.
nope, you got this one, sir.
But yeah, that's gonna bring us to the end of the show. That's gonna put us over a good hour for the episode as a whole. So I'm gonna go ahead and edit it up today and get it out on the feed, so you guys can go back and listen to the whole thing without a big 3-day break in the middle of it.
Okay.
What can be better than a Halloween discussion on Halloween?
Exactly. And
It-
speaking
if
of
you-
that,
if-
I'm going to watch Halloween on the big screen tonight.
Yeah,
at the
that's
Grand
awesome.
Theater.
Nice. That's gonna be cool.
So in closing, I really did enjoy the movie. We all enjoyed the movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. But definitely watch the original Halloween first if you've never seen any of the Halloween movies. Just go watch the very first one, the 1978 John Carpenter classic Halloween, and then watch this one. It's a direct sequel to that one, even though there's a 40-year gap. It explains why there's a 40-year gap there.
Right.
But I love the movie. I can't say much else about it. I saw it twice in the theater. I would definitely go see it in the theater again if they showed it again in the theater. I think they actually are showing it in the theater right now.
This movie, oh god, they should have rerun that this year in some places instead of, because Halloween Kills ain't coming out. But this movie and Scream 1 are the only movies I've seen repeatedly. Like, both of them I saw opening night, both of them I saw the night after opening night, and both of them I saw the following weekend as well. I love Scream 1. 1
Yes.
and 4 are like my favorites.
Scream is
So,
great.
yeah.
Scream 2
And
soundtrack
then
is the best, though. I love that soundtrack to Scream 2.
it's not bad. Yeah.
That's-
I liked 2, but 1 was my favorite, and then 4, then 2, then 3. But Halloween 2018 and then Scream 1 are the only movies I've ever seen repeatedly. I'll say more than twice in the theater.
Rampage said he may watch Monsters Anonymous again tonight. He's not being a kiss ass. Yeah, that's definitely a Halloween movie. I made that movie specifically to be watched at Halloween. So
Is that still on Amazon?
Yes, it's free for
My wife hasn't seen it yet. Okay.
on Amazon Prime. Go check it out. Just type in Monsters Anonymous.
I gotta
on
find it. My wife
Amazon
hasn't seen
Prime,
it yet.
and it stars Brian O'Halloran. It was directed by Jeremy London, written by me and Mr. Wallace Phelps. And go check it out. It's 22 minutes long. It's on Amazon Prime. The more people that watch it, the better. And if you feel like it, leave a review for it. Because more people that leave reviews for it, the better, the higher it gets in the rankings. And we actually will make some money off that movie. Finally, that'd be nice. But before we get out of here, thank you, Joey, for joining us again. Always a pleasure to have you on the show, my friend.
Yeah, I can't wait till we do this again next year for the new one.
But tell everybody,
spoiler-filled new one.
Tell everybody where they can find you and where to buy your T-shirts at. Because I went to looking at the T-shirt place the other day for your T-shirts. I'm gonna get myself one for Christmas, but I don't know which one I want to get.
Nice.
So I gotta decide.
There's 10 designs, which is weird because if I go like to the back end of the website, it shows 11 SKUs, so I can't figure out which one is missing. Anyway, so follow me on all social platforms, Joey Image TV, and T-shirts, prowrestlingtees.com/Joey Image. That's TES. Pro Wrestling TEASE is a different kind of site.
I don't
even
know
if
if
that
I want to
exists,
watch
but-
that one.
I don't know if that exists, but I said that to someone like out loud, and they were like, TES or TEA? I'm like, no, T's like T-shirts, not like T's.
What about you, Derek? What's going on with the Derek Diamond experience this week?
Well, if you watch Monsters Anonymous, you finish listening to this podcast, and you still need more Halloween-filled goodness, Jason and myself, along with our mutual friend Steve Wise, did a really fun roundtable discussion on the Evil Dead franchise that's available now on my feed, which you can check out on all podcasting platforms. And if you want to follow the show on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at DDiamondPodcast.
That was such a fun episode to do.
I loved it. It was great.
I could talk about the Evil Dead franchise all day. I could just do a whole episode just on Ash versus Evil Dead. Have you seen that, Joey? Ash versus Evil Dead?
No, I heard it was a great series. I didn't see any of it.
Dude, it's so good. It's on Netflix. You can go.
Do you know how we
watch it.
were talking about it as we were wrapping up the show the other night?
Yeah.
I started watching it.
Oh yeah, you like it?
It's so good.
It's
it's so fun.
Oh my gosh, it is. Just start watching it. Just go watch it tonight. Anybody? This
You
is
won't
what
be
you're
able to
doing
watch
tonight.
just one episode.
For Halloween, you're gonna watch Halloween. You're gonna watch Monsters Anonymous. You're gonna go and watch Ash versus Evil Dead, and Halloween 3. Throw Halloween 3 in there while you're watching it.
Well, now you ruined it.
But it's time to go ahead and get out of here for tonight. Let me pull up my notes here because for some reason I don't have them memorized. After 200 episodes, you would think I'd have them memorized now. Where's our music at? I don't see it. Here we go. Right, yeah. Sorry for the delay, everybody. All right, here we go. If you would like to email us, you can email us at nerdcaveretro@gmail.com. We are at nerdcaveretro.com. We're on Instagram and Twitter at nerdcaveretro and individually at JayFunktastic, at Derek_Diamond, and at Joey Image TV. We're at Facebook at facebook.com/nerdcaveretro. We're also on Patreon at patreon.com/nerdcaveretro. where if you keep us above that $50 level, every month we do the commentary episodes, which this month we did 2 episodes. We did 2 in 1. We did Ghostbusters, a real Ghostbusters episode, and we did Pac-Man: The Ghostly Adventures episode, which was kind of sucked, but it was fun. Other than that, if you can't throw us a couple bucks, that's okay. We know times are tough. Leave us a review wherever fine podcasts are sold. And Derek, please tell them what it's all about.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, where's my... Hold on. I'll fix it in post. I was going to do the heavy breathing thing at the very end. Hold on.
Oh.
Here we go.
I wish I had you all alone, just the 2 of us.
Well, that was fun. I'm glad we got to finish that.
For sure.
Well, thank you, everybody, for watching Rampage and Staff Sergeant Sketch. And who else was in there today? Well, we had Joey Image TV was in the chat room today.
Shout out to Joey Image TV for watching.
I'm going to go ahead and go so I can get this thing edited up. I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you guys for watching. We will be back Wednesday night with